Hey Alabaster, welcome to another Council Comments. We are honored to have Carrie Pate here from Ward 7. She is going to help us shed some light on what happened on the council meetings, and we're going to be discussing the September meetings and then the very first October meeting too, right?
Right.
One thing that I think is really awesome that you guys need to know about Carrie, if you don't already, is she is a big encourager and supporter of Alabaster City Schools, and you do a really great job at always being that person to speak out about our school system and how great it is.
Thank you so much. I believe that it's our greatest asset, besides the fact that we have the best community and people here, churches, our fire department, everything else, and our police do a great job, but our school system puts us on the map. They really do, and that's why we're wearing our Warriors tees to support our Warriors. And it's not just the football team, it's everybody from our band, who has just competed in 2 competitions and received the highest ratings. We've got our drama department that starts their performance of Meteor Boy this week. We've got 3 schools that are bicentennial schools, and then, of course, our cross country's on top, and all of our off-season sports are well into workout. So we've just got so much going on. I'm so proud.
And you've got a football player. You got a softball.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
So you are all over the place.
Yes.
I know when school starts and busy.
So much fun.
Well, give us a little bit of background on you and maybe how long you've served on the council.
Okay, so this is my first term. I've been on planning and zoning for 6 years now.
Okay.
And I was so proud to be appointed by the mayor to that, and it just kind of led the way and paved the road for me to want to pursue running for council.
Yeah.
So I've been in Alabaster for about 21 years, and I'm married to somewhat of a local boy. He's from Montevallo, but of course they were rivals back then, and but I pulled him over to
We'll take him in
Alabaster.
Alabaster now, right?
So we have 3 children, and our oldest one's getting married next year.
Oh,
so
that is awesome.
yeah,
and then the
excited.
2 that you've got at the high school
Right.
now and keeping you super busy. But
That's right.
we are super thankful for our schools and definitely want to continue supporting, right?
I will.
All right, so there was not a lot this month. Now, we've talked about this before on our council comments. Some months are jam-packed with lots of little things, and some months are more focused and may not seem as busy if you're actually looking at the agenda, which you can look at on the City of Alabaster's website for anyone. So there was a lot going on with the budget these past few meetings. So it may not look like there was a lot going on, but we've also talked about work sessions. So in addition to the 2 monthly meetings that we have, you guys are in work sessions how many times a month?
2 to 3 times a month. We have our council meetings, and that's one thing I need to remind everyone of. We went from our council meetings being on the 2nd and 4th Mondays to now being on the 1st and 3rd Mondays. Usually the week before that, we're moving to a Tuesday or Wednesday night, the week before the council meeting, having our work session, and they're at 6 p.m. They're open to the public, of course. We'd love to have everyone there. That's where we really dig in, spend the hours that we need to. The department heads come in and present things to us, and that's where we make all of our decisions, and that's where we have our disagreements, and that's where we just really make our decisions, so leading forward to the next council meeting, so that when we get in there, we all kind of know what direction we're going to go on, and those are always open to the public, and we love to have a full house for those. I'm so proud of the budget that we passed, and like you said, we don't always have a lot on our agendas,
right.
But this past month was the month of just hours and hours of work sessions and Saturdays and things like that, and it was really the department heads and our director of finance, our city manager, and our mayor that really did all the legwork, and of course it takes them hours to present it to us. And we were able to pass a $34 million, just a very fiscally responsible budget for the general fund budget.
Okay.
And some things that the community will be able to see from that are, we'll have 1 new firefighter.
Okay.
We'll have 3 new police officers this year. We'll have a new position, executive director of engineering, and it'll kind of put some other department heads under them, and just because we've gotten so big, it'll just be able to orchestrate things better and logistically be able to work that out. We also were able, this is so exciting, to be able to include a 3% merit raise for our employees, so that's huge. And then
I know they're working hard. They
yeah,
deserve that.
they do. They're the best, and that goes with the thing we always say: a great place to work, live, and play. And so we're also able to absorb a 5% increase from Blue Cross and Blue Shield, the local government insurance that went up, and we were able to absorb those costs for our retirees and our employees. So we're very excited about that.
So that they won't then have to.
Right. It won't. It's not passed on to them.
Awesome. Okay. So definitely a lot going on in the budget. Are they able to view this anywhere on the city website?
It is up. It should be up by now. Yes. And John Haggard, our finance director, has worked so hard on this, and it is even someone like myself who is not finance minded, we're able to navigate it through it well. So
okay, that
says a lot.
I'm
Absolutely.
not either. Yeah, so if you do want to look at the budget, make sure to check out the city website if you want more information about that. So we also had someone that has served our city for many, many years, and she has retired. Talk a little bit about that.
Yes, I would like to take a second to talk about Marcia Massey. She was just retired last month after 33 years of service. She started in 1985 as our bookkeeper and just climbed the ranks and became our city clerk, which if anyone knows what a city clerk does, they hold the key basically to the city. They know everything legally. I mean, she is just a wealth of knowledge, and she's going to be greatly missed. Fortunately, she's my neighbor, so I'm going to get to see her more and more, and I'm just so happy for her getting to spend time with her family and her grandchildren. So
yes, I know she got a new grandchild.
A new grandbaby,
so
yes.
That'll be exciting.
Yes.
Awesome. So what else? Do you got anything about District 31 maybe?
I do. I wished I had more to tell you, but I can tell you that I spoke with a developer last week, and things are moving right along, progressing, and he says hopefully we'll see dirt moving soon. So that's promising, and I know everybody's looking forward to some new restaurants and shops, so we don't ever have to leave the city.
We are so excited.
Yes.
Never want to leave our bubble.
Never.
We like our bubble. Yeah, absolutely. Anything else that you feel like our community needs to know, or you feel like that kind of gets the gist of it? I feel
like that wraps it up. I just want to invite everyone to our council meetings and work sessions, and also take a moment, and we have over 6,000 children enrolled in Alabaster City Schools. And we have 2 great private schools in Alabaster too, but over 95% of our kids in Alabaster attend our public school system here. Come to a football game, even if you don't like football. If you like people watching, or you're going to hear the band or see the cheerleaders, it's just a great. That's what Friday nights were meant for.
It is, and there's just so much pride in the city for schools. And as a Thompson alum myself, I am just bursting with pride. I love it. I love seeing it, and we want to definitely thank Frou Frou Boutique for always decking us out in our warrior gear. There's always some really great things there. But I really want to thank you as a council member, and guys, our council works so hard to serve us as a city, and I know that sometimes decisions can be very hard to make. It's very hard to please everyone, and we understand that, but thank you guys for coming here and doing this with us and sharing this with the community. It's definitely an asset, and we appreciate it.
It's my pleasure. I want to say one more thing that I forgot.
Yes.
Ward 7, I forgot to touch on that. Everybody says, what is Ward 7? And the best way I could describe it is when you're driving down 119 south, and right before you get to Walgreens at Kent Dairy, you can turn down Kent Dairy. The left side of Kent Dairy, which is the south side, is Ward 7. You can go on down to 17, take a left. That is going to be Ward 7. Turn up Butler Road, Grandview, that area, that is Ward 7. And the south side of 80, County Road 80, so Mission Hills Road, and then some of 119. So,
yeah, I love Ward 7. I'm in Ward 7.
Yes,
love
she
Ward
is,
7.
and I love that she's in Ward 7.
Guys, thank you so much for being with us. Please make sure that you tune in next month for another Council Comments brought to you by the City of Alabaster.